Hello everyone, we are Those Odd Gamers back with another Let's Play. This time we have Papo Yo,
really awesome game.
a minority production.
And also, first game that Wyrmtalon has recorded for the channel.
No,
No.
there was Temper Tantrum.
There was.
I'm not sure I can call that a game.
This is also, but this is the first full game you've done for the channel.
Yeah, like I said, this is first game.
Fair enough, I think that's a fair distinction.
Why do games always have to open up with a quote like that?
Or never change.
Why not?
It was a dedication, not a quote.
It looked like a quote.
It was a dedication, and he signed it. That's all.
I didn't get a chance to read it all the way.
Wasn't that the main dev of this game?
Yes, it was.
Since it's like a really small company.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Okay, what instinct made you want to dive into whatever that was on the wall?
Just wanting to escape, I suppose.
It's not like there was a monster on the other side of the other wall.
Yeah, he's escaping into his imagination.
And there's a puzzle down there, but whatever.
Speedrun strats, ladies and gentlemen. Speedrun strats.
Yes, this is a speedrun, not a regular playthrough, so it's going to go by pretty quickly.
Either that, or you're doing the most optimal puzzle solutions.
It's both, really.
So, who's the current world record holder?
For this category, that would be the Englishman. He's got something like a 1:04:30 something. I haven't checked it in a while.
And what's the categories for this game?
This run is no out of bounds. There's any percent and there's hats percent.
Hats. I'm
Yep.
playing Team Fortress now.
Kind of. The world record for any percent, which includes out of bounds, is about 48 minutes. So, that gives you an idea of how much time out of bounds saves across the run.
Yeah, we've seen how strong out of bounds can be, and this is kind of an interesting effect.
Yeah. And if you let go of that rope early, the staircase will just fold back into the wall very quickly, so you can't just pull it a little ways out.
So who's our hero, or main character of this story?
This is Quico. He's just your average little boy, you know. And that's Alejandra. Who is
Culture.
And
Again, I really love the effects of the puzzles in this game.
yeah, they're really good. Very, very good.
It's distinct enough because, granted, if you were to remove all the white drawing lines everywhere, this game would look very bland.
Yeah, I can see that, but I like it. Good style overall, I think. And
It's minimal storytelling, but the storytelling that they do have is so immersive. It's amazing.
it really is. And that puzzle back there with the houses, you can do that with just 3 houses, but it's a little more difficult, and you actually get an achievement if you do it.
What? Achievement from Speedrun.
I think that's part of the whole art style of this game, is that everything looks so, it looks normal. Everything here doesn't really seem too out of place, except for the things that are out of place, which are incredibly stick out, And I think that helps this game a lot.
Now let's see, can I get this? Just climb up there. And I got it. That skipped another puzzle. Just had to walk up a completely flat wall and jump across the gap you're not supposed to be able to jump across, whatever.
That kid is very ballsy to sit up on that high up on a very thin rail.
Yeah.
What the? Did you, moving that box, move that building?
Uh-huh.
That was interesting.
Yeah, the box was the building.
I take it you've never seen this game before, Ozzy?
Oh, I've played a bit of it. I've got the PS3 version for free PlayStation Plus. I didn't really get far into it because at the time, I just recently got a new game and it was really not giving me enough time to devote to this game. I kind of forgot about Papo Yo, to be perfectly honest.
Well, it's worth playing.
But isn't the PS3 the most broken version of this game?
Yeah, PS3 is not the optimal version. If you're going to play this game, I would highly recommend the Steam version, because the PS3 version is broken and not in good ways.
Okay, I noticed the frame rate is a little better in this version.
Yeah, frame rate's a lot better. And that's Lula.
Rude. So, the little robot catches you from falling down and then throws you down anyway.
Something like that.
Yeah, he made it safe enough to drop.
So that was checkpoint manipulation. I skipped a tutorial.
What kind of...
Hooray!
A tutorial that tells you how to double jump.
But is there anything different about this double jump from other games, or is it just really just jump button twice?
It's just hit the jump button twice. And that cutscene is unskippable. If you jump across without triggering the cutscene, the switch won't activate.
That is like first thing I try when I start a new platformer. I try double jump.
Yeah.
Any 3D platformer, it's just a matter of time. You just hug all kinds of walls and just jump repeatedly until you eventually get out of bounds.
Yeah, more or less.
That's if you're a speedrunner or you like to break games. I don't like to break games.
I used to do this back before I even speedrun. Sometimes just breaking a game is fun. Not all of it's for speed tech, some of it's just for amusement.
Kind of like what I was doing there on the house. You have to wait for it to completely move, because the switch doesn't activate until it's done, so...
I noticed you could throw the little robot, which name escapes me.
Lula.
Yeah, so you can like throw it like on the ground.
Yep, you can throw Lula.
It's not like he says Lula's name every time he does something with her.
Hey, that for all I know, that could just be gobbledygook language. I don't know what he's saying.
The language is just gibberish, but it's meant to sound like Portuguese. And I'm successfully kind of doing a pipe zip there. Not really, it can go a lot faster, but it makes you just move along the pipe faster.
I see you're getting like random little boost of speed by just kind of like hugging the side of the pipe.
Yeah, I still need to practice it to get optimal, but yeah, that's basically what you do. You hug the pipe and you go faster along it.
You know, for an indie dev, they actually did a fantastic job with this game.
This game is everything good about pretentious indie platformers.
Yeah. And there is a lot of pretentious indie platformers out there.
Yeah.
Fez! I mean, what?
I didn't catch it either. I think it was just a breeze or something.
So they've started moving away from that. There's a lot more of a trend with the horror, pretentious indie genre. There's like, I've seen at least 6 indie horror games that are really trying to go for that Amnesia: The Dark Descent feel, where it's, you know, it's in first person. It really doesn't do anything except try to spook you.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what the horror genre is, in my opinion.
Like Five Nights at Fazbear's Frights thingy?
That, there's also a couple games that are very, you ever heard of the game, the playable teaser, PT?
Yes. Yes.
PT. Oh,
And what
Yeah,
happened?
there's a lot of games out there right now by indie game, developers that are basically doing that.
Hey,
And
what
what
happened?
happened back there is I went under an invisible wall to access a platform I wasn't supposed to access, and skip a puzzle because of it. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.